This is the Masu bag by Sweet Softies, and I made this using the green acrylic yarn I got from my puffin sweater, but I changed the design so it's no longer using that yarn, and I think it looks so good. Looks like without anything in it. And then, as you can see, the inside is lined with an old t-shirt. The lining I did really quick. It took me less than 10 minutes to do, or maybe 10 minutes. The yarn is a little thinner than what the pattern suggests. I think it's the perfect size for what I need it for. This is what I put into it every single day. My favorite. And 2 brushes. So this is the ribbing I did over the week with a 3.5 millimeter needle, and it's loose. So I think the original swatch I did, I think it was with a much smaller needle than the 4 that's recommended. So I think I'm gonna have to frog this and then go even further down. So I'll have to make a size large, and then maybe the main needle will be with the 3.5 and then the ribbing will be with a 2. I don't know, I think I'm gonna have to make another swatch. Okay, so I made a new swatch just because I wasn't sure how big of a size I should make. The smallest needle I have is a 3 millimeter, which is what this is. So I'm just gonna quickly measure it. Okay, so it's 3.5 inches, and then we can do the calculations together. I did 22 stitches, which equals 3.5 inches, 87.5%. So then you can see the pattern is, if I make a size large, pattern estimates it will be 21 inches. Kind of big. I measured myself, and it's like the way I want it to fit should be like max 17 inches. So then let's try the medium. 5. Yeah, that's too small. I think I'm gonna go with a large and just hope for the best. I kept the thing that the cast on because I didn't want to redo it. Luckily the needle was long enough, and then I just grabbed another ball so I don't waste any yarn, because I'm pretty sure I'll be playing yarn chicken with this. Like, I don't want to buy more yarn, and I'm also not sure if this yarn I can get more of because Rowan is discontinuing a lot of their yarn. And I also got these on sale. I got a pack of 10 on sale from a yarn store that was closing down, so otherwise I don't think I would have been able to get a yarn with cashmere blended into it. So yeah. Okay, don't mind me or this angle. I just woke up and I just don't feel like getting ready. Oh, just a little life update. My first week of work went really well. Luckily for me, this first work week is shorter because of Easter weekend. So today's Friday and I actually have it off. So I'm so happy. I was actually so tired yesterday. The commute is about an hour. So I wake up at 5 a.m. and I leave the house around 6:30. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was. But then by the time I got to day 4, which was yesterday, yeah, I was pretty tired. Yeah, and like coffee doesn't really help because it just hurts my stomach. So I guess it helps a little bit, but then I trade my comfort. But I guess either way I'm uncomfortable. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so I realized I actually don't have enough yarn to make the cardigan that I wanted to make, especially since I'm using a thinner yarn, smaller needle. I'm gonna need more yarn than what's listed in the pattern. Even if my yarn was thicker and I was using the right needle size, I meant gauge and everything, making the size that I actually wanted would have, like, I would have been playing yarn chicken either way. So I decided I'm going to make something completely different. The pattern's free, and then I'll just work on the body as much as I can to a length that I'm okay with. Like, it's probably gonna be cropped, and then I will do the sleeves. Does that make sense? Or should I do the body to the length that I want to make it at, and then I'll just divide the yarn in half and do the sleeves however I need it to, because then I could just turn it into like a polo t-shirt if I really need. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, so then I can still wear this shirt to work without worrying that it's gonna be too cropped. Yeah, so the pattern I'm gonna use is one from Hobie, and I actually found this from Amazingish Grace's channel, which you saw I was watching her earlier. So this is the pattern. It's Thekla Polo by Marianne Norbo, and it's free to download, so I'll link it below. But this is how it's gonna look like. I don't know if I'll do straps. I don't know if I'll do stripes because I don't have enough of another color. Yeah, I don't think I'll do stripes. I think the stripes will complicate my commute anyways, having to bring too much. So it'll just be this color blue. And then buttons, I'm gonna have, I think I'm gonna make this lower because I only have 3 gold buttons. I don't know, I'll figure it out as I go. I'm really happy with this pattern because it also uses 3.5. Yeah, so I'm gonna figure out what size to do, and then I will update the vlog. Hello, just popping in to say that I made the size 3 and also this pattern required a new cast on method that I haven't done before. So it's a tubular cast on, and you can see in the next clip that I am struggling to figure out how to take off the scrap yarn that I used, but eventually I figured it out. And it's kind of a tedious process because you can't just untie the knot and just pull it out like normally when you would cast something off or undo something. So you can see that I'm actually undoing each stitch. So yeah. Oh my goodness, I have to untie everything.